Here we go. Hello, I'm here at Nation Center with Anne Githuku, and she is an exhibiting digital artist who is currently being shown on the ground floor of Alliance Francaise in her first solo woman's exhibition. Ooh. So tell us,
Yes.
how did you get into digital art?
I remember I saw a piece of artwork in a YouTuber's channel one time, and she directed us to the website where she bought her piece. It was digital art, and when you ordered it, it came rolled up in a tube because it was printed on, whatever it was printed on. And I remember.
Was it paper?
I have no idea. I didn't order it because it was very expensive to ship here to Nairobi.
Uh-huh.
So I remember thinking, there must be an easier way to get good digital art in Nairobi. So I decided to make my own. And then while I was making my prints, I thought maybe other people would also like some digital art. So I started to sell.
So, what appealed to you about digital art?
I think the freedom. I feel like, obviously, I feel like if you're doing any kind of art, there's a lot of freedom. But when it's digital art, you don't have to pay for supplies, painting supplies right away. Artist supplies in general are very expensive. Mm-hmm. So I found that going into digital was very easy for me. All I needed was some software and a tablet, a drawing tablet.
So, oh my goodness. What is are you an IT specialist?
No, not at all. All the artwork, all the technique that I've learned from watching YouTube tutorials.
YouTube.
YouTube, yes. I wouldn't even say that I've mastered the programs that I use. I just do what I can with where I'm at.
Now, don't you have to buy programs?
Yes, you do.
So you did buy those. Which programs did you buy?
I use Photoshop CS6.
Yes.
And I use Paint Tool SAI.
What is it?
Paint Tool SAI. Paint Tool SAI. It's Japanese.
Paint Tool.
Yes.
SAI.
Yes.
And then I saw that you have something where you could watch the way you had.
Yes, I put out little short video tutorials of how I create my drawings. Uh-huh. It usually always actually, it starts with paper and pencil. So I'll draw a sketch of the thing, then I'll scan it into my computer, then I'll continue editing it from there. And I put out short videos of that on my Instagram page. That's Bissu, BISSU _ART.
Now, how did you choose the name Bissu?
It just came to me, and I was like, this is it. This is the name. It doesn't really mean anything.
But you didn't want to say Anne, or you didn't want to say Githuku, or?
No, because I wanted my art to be I wanted it to be separate from Anne and from myself, so it could just be its own thing. Yeah.
So, are you inspired by anybody who's a digital artist whose work you've seen?
I'm actually inspired by all kinds of artists. I can't name any digital artists, but I can think of a few painters who they paint with like traditional paint on paper, and I'm just wowed.
Like who?
There's this girl on Instagram. She's called 0073.uv. I don't know her real name.
Yes.
But she has such beautiful artwork. She's amassed a big number of followers. Mm-hmm. Her work, it's always women also. She draws primarily women, and they're always so emotive, and they really make you, at least if nothing, you'll look at them and be like, wow, what a nice treat.
So it isn't these are not artists like Michelangelo,
no,
or Leonardo.
No,
these are people you've discovered on the internet.
Yes, people who do very contemporary art. Yes, I think maybe if I had taken a formal art education, I'd find some inspiration in maybe a Michelangelo. Yes, but I didn't.
Now, you say you went to Daystar.
Daystar University, yeah.
And you graduated in when?
In 2017 with a bachelor's degree in music.
Music. Now, what do you do with music?
I've actually taken a bit of a hiatus from music for the moment. I found that I was putting a lot of stress and pressure on myself to make music and make it sound a certain way, and it wasn't a healthy space for me, so I decided to just take a step back.
So what did you do as getting a degree? Did you do an instrument? Are you an instrumentalist or a vocalist or?
I majored in voice. Yes. So I majored in voice, and then as part of the degree, you also learn how to read music, you learn how to compose. Yeah.
Have you composed anything?
A few things. Yeah.
So you wouldn't consider yourself a songstress, a singer-songwriter?
No, I wouldn't. Not at this moment.
But you might.
I might, yeah.
But then have you had an interest in art all your life, or is this just something that you have stumbled upon?
I have always been interested in art actually, but I never really did think that I'd be out here drawing and creating portraits. That's very strange to me to think about even today. But I've always been into all kinds of art, dancing, music, literature, plays, yeah, all of it. If it's artsy, I'm there.
So are you a Nairobi girl?
Yes, very much.
Now tell me what sort of your exhibition is where right now?
It's on at the Alliance Francaise, Nairobi. Thank you, Harsita, for the opportunity.
And it's called what?
It's called A Girl Like Me.
So what does that mean? You said you have a preference in what you paint.
Yes, I do like to draw females. I like to draw Black females because I feel like we are very underrepresented in media and society. So I named the exhibition A Girl Like Me because I feel like it's such a struggle to be a woman, just in generally just existing, because people like to tell you a lot about who you are, who you're not, what you can be, how much you should weigh, what you should look like. But I feel like with my drawings, the women that I draw can be anything they want to be. They can be naked, they can have a TV on their heads, they can be sad, they can be happy, they can be vulnerable, and it's fine. They're free to be whoever they want to be.
Now, some of your girls look quite chubby.
Yes.
So you don't mind?
I don't mind. Because girls come in all shapes and sizes. Some are short, some are fat, some are skinny.
So, and then you said you really like science fiction.
Yes, I do. I really enjoy theorizing about outer space and aliens.
And you said you have a few aliens in the show?
Yes, a couple of my girls will see they're looking blue or purple. That is not by accident. Those are aliens. Yes.
Well, this is wonderful. So we still have an opportunity to go see.
Yes.
The show goes on until when?
Until the 24th of February. That's on Sunday.
Oh, good.
Yes, and it's been up since the 5th, so that's like a good 3 weeks.
February.
Yes.
This is 2019.
Yes.
So people might be seeing this in future.
Yeah.
And thank you so much.